Hi, it's Debbie with Pickin Coop Farmstead, and I am planting up some more seeds indoors. And today is I'm doing April 17th planting, and I've got some sunflowers. These are like a little burgundy that I bought. A little local gal was selling these a few years ago. I'm pretty sure these are burgundy. And I'm going to plant 4 per cup. Gotta have your damp soil. I've got my soil. It was all damp. I just used the last bag of my soil that I bought at the grocery store. And I'm pretty darn pleased with it, and you get a lot more, and it's a lot less expensive than the stuff I was getting, the black gold or whatever SureGrow makes it. So these, I don't actually know the variety, I just call them my local burgundy, and I believe they're a dwarf sunflower. So I'm going to put local burgundy. I'm not writing dwarf because I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure they're dwarf. Sunflower. All right, there's one. And next, I've got a hunk of ginger. This one's kind of dried out for cooking, but there's 2 little nodules on there, so I want to plant that too. Then I'm going to do Redwood Seeds makes a teddy bear sunflower. I've always wanted to grow these, so I'm very, very excited. I think I'm still going to keep to my 4 sunflowers per cup. I've got a couple different varieties here. Oh my goodness, this one's hard to open. It is difficult to open. Let's see. I'll just do a little pencil trick. Now, planting depth is 1/2 inch. Again, their planting should be twice the depth. These are little tiny guys of your seeds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get my tape. This tape has seen better days. Let's get a fresh one. Today was the first day I actually planted something in my garden. I was very excited about it. First time this spring, I should say. Carrots and potatoes. All right, let's write on here, teddy bear. All right, that takes care of that guy. And I'm putting everything off to the side over here so I can put it in my journal, my gardening journal. Next, I have these All-American Seed. I believe I got these at Dollar General or even Dollar Tree. And these are mammoth, so these are big ones. And boy are they get ginormous. I'm gonna put mammoth. Did it say sunflower? It just says sunflower. Again, I'm going to be planting 4. And these are a little bigger seed. It says rake seed in lightly to a depth not to exceed 1 inch. And that's the size of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's see, is that all of my sunflowers? That's all of my sunflowers, so that'll give me 12. I might succession sow these. I'm not really sure. And then I wasn't going to grow any zucchini, but I think I'm going to. I decided I want to. I have a lot of squash going on, but we're just going to plant some. Right. These are just Burpee Organic, and I am going to, these are the dark green. I guess I should put dark green on here. I think I'm only going to plant a couple of these. Because I also have some redwood seed zucchinis that I want to plant. I don't want to get too many. So I think I will just do 2 on the zucchinis. Because I've got crooknecks and all those other ones that we planted a week or so ago. Not even a week ago, really. All right. Get my tape. And these are the Redwood Seeds Dark Star Zucchini. And same with these, I'm only going to plant 2. These are pretty good sized seeds. Look at these. Come on, guys, I only want 2. These are the Dark Star. Oops. Stuck to my fingers. In you go. Our Dark Star. All right. Well, I've got 2 varieties of zucchini. I've got, my husband hauled up my second to the last bed that I'm putting in. That one I have all built. I just need to add wire to it. So I'm waiting for him to get home this evening. Today's a cooler day. He's gonna help me. Poor guy works all day, then he has to come home and help me. And we'll get that bed buttoned up, basically. Put the wire on it, and then put it out in the garden, and I can start filling it. And they are 4 by 12, so that's quite a bit of planting space. All right, dark star zucchini. Next, I've always wanted to grow this. I think I should probably grow this in a bucket. It's called stinging nettle. This is supposed to be very, very medicinal. So I'm pretty excited about growing this. You have to be careful though, because they literally do sting you. So I watched a few videos on it, how to harvest it. And you have to be pretty careful. They're probably pretty small seeds, I'm guessing. It's good for making teas. You can saute it up just like spinach. It's very nutritious. That must be handled with care, as its little fuzzy spikes will slightly sting. Once cooked or dried, the spikes will fall off. I want to dry it, so that's what we're gonna do. And it says direct sow after last frost, or start indoors 2 weeks before last frost. So that's about where we are. You sow these on the surface of the soil. So they must be pretty, oh they are. Look at these, they even put them inside a Ziploc bag. I don't know if you can see them. There you go. They're super tiny. I don't want a whole bunch of these. So we're just gonna, I think the bag is kind of magnetic, so they don't want to come out. Here comes some. All right, that's good enough. All right, we will mark these stinging nettle. All right. Okay, that's all we're doing. Sprinkle on the surface. I think I am going to put a little piece of tape on this bag just because it wants to come open here. Okay. And let's see, we do have some more lettuce. I think my lettuce is still pretty small in there. I'm going to wait until May 1st. This says direct sow. I don't want to direct sow these. I'll do May 1st. Let me get one of these. Let's see. Tear it up. I'll just put May 1st. I'll put indoors. I might direct sow them, I'm not really sure. These are some more different lettuces. Okay, there we go. And those are all radishes, parsnip, direct sow, and then later on in the summer, pumpkins. So that's pretty much most of my indoor stuff. I'm excited, it's all planted. So that's all I really have for you. I do want to plant this up. You've seen me plant ginger root before. Mine is doing fantastic. I'm going to put that into some kind of pot, I think, out in the garden after the danger of all frost is gone. And then I'm going to go ahead and go log these. And yeah. Oh, I did get my other, let me show you my other thing set up. Look, I made my shelves a lot farther apart. So I have this big one. I moved my big tall tomato plants down in here, all my tall plants. And then down on the very bottom down here, there's a light under there, and I could put some more tall plants there. So I regained some of my counter space. All right, you guys, well, I hope the sun is shining where you are. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, commenting, and just being with me on my life journey. All right, well, God bless you all. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.